Tony Pedrati. I'm the strength and conditioning coach, and this is my second season here at Syracuse. So I started coaching football, got into strength and conditioning, doing both of those jobs, and eventually was able to kind of specialize in strength and conditioning. I decided I liked that one a little bit better. I was a big meathead in college. The reason I got onto the field when I was in college, it was not because of my natural athleticism. I had to work for 4 years, so that was always a passion of mine. I directly saw the benefits that strength and conditioning had for my own personal experience. So I have that passion of, and I feel like I can articulate that to some of the student athletes and create some of that buy-in. My family's from here, so when my wife was, when she got pregnant last year, a job opened up at Syracuse. I had that conversation with my wife. Going from a Division III to a Power 5 doesn't happen all the time, but I saw an opening. I was like, hey, maybe my mom would be able to watch the baby during the day. But the experience here has been so rewarding. It's been awesome.
My name is Carly Randall. I'm the Director of Ops for the men's lacrosse team here at Syracuse. I have been here since October 2022, so I'm finishing up my second year with the program. So I played here for Gary. I graduated in 2017 and I was an education major. Had the opportunity to work at Boston University for the men's and women's lacrosse team and be the Director of Ops for both of those teams. So I was there for 1 year, and then I heard that the position that Coach Roy Simmons III was going to be retiring. Reached out to Gary and had the opportunity to come here. So I think in terms of weekly obligations, especially leading up to an away trip, I'm worrying about flights, communicating directly with charter companies to make sure that the people are on the flight that are supposed to be and they're listed there, the equipment is on there, and making sure that I'm communicating with the correct people both externally and internally to make the ship run. I got to come back to Syracuse. We're now working for my former coach, which was really cool, being able to be back at Syracuse and have, maybe not a direct impact, but at least an indirect impact on athletes on a team that are coached by the same coach and have a lot of similar experiences that I had as a player.
This is my second season with the team, and I am the equipment manager for Syracuse Lacrosse. Since Carly's the one that kind of plans all the traveling, we work hand in hand of who the contact person is on the road, so they know when I'm going to be arriving there so I can communicate with them, or if we're going to be flying, or if I'll need a drive, that sort of thing, just how we're going to get the equipment down there. So Friday, I'm just kind of going through everything, double checking that I have all the jerseys, everything's packed the way that I want it to be packed to set up locker rooms. So usually I get to the locker room 4 hours before the game. So that way I have 2 hours before the guys will show up just to get the whole locker room set up and give me a little bit extra time just to kind of double check, make sure everything's looks good for whenever the guys show up, so that way it's as smooth as possible.
I'm going to reiterate some of the stuff I said last night. There should be no pressure in here. We have everything to gain in this game. Everything to gain. Us against the world. The hungry dog runs faster. Like I showed you guys in that video today, brotherhood, right? Help each other out, right? And believe. They've never seen this version of Syracuse before. Let's show them what that looks like.
What a great day to have a day!
English. So you can be slow to double team. You're going to pack it in and be slow to double team. Oh, bounce service through.
Joey, don't play on the inside every single time. Yeah. Make them slide with a different guy. If we put it in a short stick in there and they have to slide with a short stick, that's you're talking 12 yards now with a short stick's got to come.
We've stretched or stacked too many solid plays in a row for us to feel bad about what's happening. You've played against our offense enough to know that 5 ain't it. Like 5 ain't at the end of the game.
Nope.
Right? We're not just gonna sit back and not score. All we got.
All we need.
We got this. Let's go, Warren.
My name is Troy Grolt. I am the certified athletic trainer working with the men's lacrosse team here at Syracuse University. I actually went into college thinking I was going to be an engineer. I enjoy people, enjoy talking to people, enjoy helping people. And while you can do that with engineering, you don't get to directly do that with engineering. You don't get to spend time and talk with people on a day-to-day basis and help people on a day-to-day basis. So I got into this profession to make a difference in young people's lives. Unfortunately, at this time, I'm old enough to be most of their fathers, which is a good and a bad thing. I don't have any kids of my own, so these are like my sons. I treat them as such. Sometimes they need an arm around their shoulders and tell them everything's going to be okay. Other times they need a foot in their ass and everything in between. We'll come in and usually play on Saturday, come in the next day, and we'll do recovery, which could involve cold whirlpools, contrast baths. Sometimes it's, again, more rehab, trying to get ready for that next game. You know, I've been around this program, been around this sport for the better part of 30 years of my life. You know, modalities come and go, certain things come and go. It's about the kids and how you can interact with them and get them to believe in what you do, but also that buy-in is essential for their healing process.